Why modern men are weaker than our grandfathers. 1. Physical labor disappeared. Our grandfathers didn't work out. They didn't need to. Their lives were a workout. They walked or biked everywhere. They carried heavy tools, worked construction, farmed land, chopped wood, fixed cars. Their daily life demanded strength, endurance, and discipline. Compare that to today. Most men spend 8 to 10 hours sitting in front of a screen. We move from the car to the chair, to the couch, to the bed, and repeat. Our bodies are built for movement and resistance, but modern life removes both. Without physical challenge, muscles shrink, posture weakens, and testosterone drops. This single shift, from active to sedentary, is one of the biggest reasons modern men are physically softer. 2. The modern diet is destroying men. Our grandfathers ate real food: eggs, meat, butter, potatoes, rice, vegetables. No additives, no fake sugar, no seed oils. Now, we eat processed snacks, fast food, soda, low-fat, garbage, sugar-loaded everything. Plastics and chemicals leach into our food and water. All of this wrecks the body's hormonal system, especially testosterone. Processed carbs and sugar cause insulin resistance, leading to fat gain and low energy. Seed oils, soybean, canola, sunflower, are estrogenic, literally feminizing the male body over time. The result? Soft bodies, low energy, hormonal imbalance. Our grandfathers didn't worry about testosterone boosters. Their diet was the booster. 3. Testosterone collapse. Here's a scary fact. Studies show that the average man's testosterone today is 40 to 50% lower than it was in the 1980s. That means your grandpa's normal testosterone would be considered high today, even if he never worked out. Why it's falling? Processed diet, poor sleep, lack of sunlight, vitamin D, porn and masturbation addiction, obesity, plastic exposure, BPA, pH phthalates, chronic stress and dopamine overload. Low testosterone means less drive and ambition, slower muscle growth, low confidence, depression and anxiety, poor sexual performance. Your grandfather was likely tougher, more focused, and more energetic, not because he was special, but because his hormones worked the way nature intended. 4. The mindset shift, comfort over challenge. Our grandfathers faced hardship. They lived through war, hunger, loss, and rebuilding. They didn't have a safety net. They had to figure things out. That pressure forged mental toughness. Now, we live in an era of instant gratification. Food delivered in minutes, entertainment one click away, social media giving fake validation. If something's uncomfortable, we quit immediately. Men today are trained to avoid discomfort, yet discomfort is where strength is built. The gym hurts, so we skip it. Work is hard, so we procrastinate. Failure scares us, so we never try. Every generation that chooses comfort over challenge grows weaker. 5. Digital addiction and lost focus. Our grandfathers didn't have smartphones. They had quiet minds, able to focus, work long hours, and think deeply. Modern men are constantly distracted by notifications, scrolling, porn, video games, and dopamine overload. This destroys attention span, motivation, and self-discipline. You can't build greatness if your brain resets every 10 seconds. 6. Porn and dopamine destruction. One of the silent killers of modern masculinity is pornography. It gives fake pleasure, fake connection, and drains real motivation. Your brain releases massive dopamine spikes, but without earning them. Over time, this rewires your reward system. You lose interest in real women. You lose drive for goals. You lose masculine aggression. Our grandfathers didn't waste energy on screens. They channeled their drive into work, family, and purpose. That's why many men today feel empty. They've given their masculine energy away to pixels. 7. Isolation and loss of brotherhood. Men used to live in strong communities, working together, mentoring younger men, learning real skills. Today, most men are alone, isolated behind screens, comparing themselves online. Masculinity grows in tribes, not isolation. When you have brothers pushing you, you rise. When you're alone, you stagnate. That's why gym culture and brotherhood movements are growing again. Men are craving the challenge, structure, and connection our grandfathers naturally had. 8. Disconnection from nature. Our grandfathers rose with the sun, worked outdoors, felt the earth, got sunlight daily. Today we live in boxes, cars, offices, screens, disconnected from natural rhythms. Sunlight boosts testosterone, Cold air sharpens the body. Nature resets the nervous system. Without it, we become anxious, pale, and weak. 9. Loss of purpose and responsibility. In our grandfather's time, being a man meant duty, providing for family, protecting, leading. Today, men are told masculinity is toxic. They're taught to be passive, apologetic, and avoid leadership. Without purpose, men drift. Without challenge, they decay. Responsibility gives men identity, and without it, weakness follows. 10. Soft society, weak men. Every society follows a cycle. Hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men. Weak men create hard times. We are in the weak men stage now, but it doesn't have to stay that way. Each man can choose to rebuild himself and lead by example. How to rebuild modern masculinity. Here's how to become stronger than your generation. Train every day, lift heavy, run, sweat, and move your body. Eat real food, meat, eggs, fruit, rice, vegetables, water. Quit porn, protect your masculine energy. Sleep early, recover like a warrior. Get sunlight, at least 30 minutes daily. Embrace discomfort, take cold showers, work hard, fail often. Build discipline, even when motivation dies. Find your brotherhood, train, learn, and grow with strong men. Seek purpose, a mission bigger than pleasure. Live with honor, be the man your grandfather would respect.